to stay in a good mood every time I travel. After a travel disaster, I'm getting upset to unexpected situations, promised myself that I deserve to be happy, especially when traveling. I grew up believing I couldn't travel on my own mainly because I wasn't married. As a single Pakistani woman who lives with traditional parents, this was my reality. I have to tell you, this has held me back from traveling for the longest time. At least that's what I thought. But what if this is the best time to travel because I am single and have no commitment? A good time to explore and learn, maybe build better bonds with others. Although for my family, it may not be allowed for me to travel alone, I could go with friends. When I came to my parents, they did ask me, how long do you know your friends? Do you trust them? And etc. I answered them honestly. You may be thinking your parents are so open-minded. Actually, no, they're not. At least they weren't. They're still traditional in many ways. So how did I go on a trip with my friends? When I told my parents, they said that's fine. Did I believe I could do it? Traveling without family. That's what it really comes down to. My own inner belief, that inner confidence. Because here's the thing, my parents have done their job teaching and instilling values onto me. It's on me to either hold on to the values or let the values go. When I showed up in front of them, confident, excited, firm in my decision, they agreed. Having my parents' blessing meant a lot to me. What if I told you you don't need to take time off of work to travel? I get it. Everyone is so busy. This is what my friends and I did for our New York City travel trip. We took a train early Saturday morning, 5:30 a.m. on purpose. If we wanted to, we could sleep during the train ride and have more time to explore New York. When we got to our hotel around 9 a.m. we decided before to leave our carry-on at that hotel. Since our hotel check-in wasn't until 3 p.m. we enjoyed 2 full days in New York with 1 night stay. Our train back was 9 p.m. Sunday. Some people can only travel on weekends. I get it because of work, and that's fine. The only thing was our train back kept getting delayed. We didn't get home until 1 a.m. which became Monday morning, and my friend had work. Just be mindful and plan accordingly. Vision board versus reality. I made this vision board just for fun. I've included a Ferris wheel. It's been on my yearly bucket list for a long time. When I found out I was going to San Francisco, I started planning and discovered their Ferris wheel ride called Sky Star Wheel. I added it to my list of activities, and before the trip, I realized that I might not even get on it because I was traveling with someone who gets uncomfortable with going on rides. I kept telling myself, if it happens, and didn't want to force anything or anyone. I was okay either way. Thankfully, I got to ride the Ferris wheel. I also saw a whole view of the San Francisco Bridge at night, and it was absolutely beautiful. I want to stay in a good mood every time I travel. After a travel disaster, I'm getting upset to unexpected situations, promised myself that I deserve to be happy, especially when traveling. That's why I was so excited when I was told about Breathe with Sandy's meditation. During travel, whenever I felt nervous or I took a break in the hotel room, I would do breath work. I was really enjoying this style of meditations. Not only were they shorter, but they really worked. I saved a few videos of Breathe with Sandy so I could listen to them. I didn't link it until months later that those videos were actually helping me regulate my nervous system. And if you're interested in learning more about that, I made a whole video about my 7-month journey in a short video. I will leave it in the link below. If you're enjoying this travel/vision board series, make sure you're liking and following along.